Didn't we, Zoe? In fact, I was looking back last year, we had almost the exact same Mother's Day forecast. We had low 80s and sun, and that's kind of what we had today. A little breezy. The humidity slowly coming back, but we've had 2 nice Mother's Days in a row now. Not too bad. Northwest Arkansas this evening, temperatures will slowly be on the downhill slide. We'll get in the 70s here very shortly. Some of us have already crossed into some 70s right now. Some of us are still holding on to the 80. We'll hit those mid-70s by about 8, 9 o'clock. Mostly clear skies expected, though, across Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. In the River Valley, we're still in those 80s, and we'll stay in those 80s for a while. But I tell you what, when you're looking out your window this evening or even tomorrow, that wind's going to pick up, and it's going to get a little bit breezy around here for the next couple of days, just straight out of the south. We may not get back to the 70s closer till 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a few more hours of the 80s that we have in the River Valley. We're just in a nice warm pocket of air. We've got higher pressure right here over Arkansas and Oklahoma. All the wet weather stays off towards our north, kind of different than the pattern that we've been used to for the past couple of weeks with all those severe storms coming on through. But it looks like this storm system that you see back towards the north of Denver, this low pressure is just going to continue to ride northbound because we've got higher pressure here just blocking everything for us. So all that wet weather stays away from us. We get to enjoy finally some sun the next couple of days. Just a few high clouds every once in a while this evening. Those will stick around kind of tomorrow as well. But overall, lots of blue sky for your forecast tomorrow, and we'll be a little bit warmer too. I think we'll hit the mid-80s. And also that south wind's going to increase. That's helping us get a little bit warmer. It's also going to help bring in a little bit more humidity too. It's a little muggy out there every once in a while this evening, but it's going to get a lot muggier as we press into this week. In the River Valley, we've got upper 80s tomorrow. We're aiming towards 90. The big question, though, is when will we hit 90 for the first time this year? Remember, last year we hit 90 for the first time in early June, so now we're trying to do it in early May, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule just compared to last year. But it looks like sometime this week we've got a good chance. We're flirting with that 90-degree mark. Some of us may hit it, some of us may not. We'll have to see. But overnight tonight, temperatures will take that downhill slide. We'll probably end up somewhere in the 70s, maybe some upper 60s as you're waking up tomorrow morning. But that south wind, it's going to be breezy waking up out the door, headed out to your Monday morning, later into the afternoon, even by lunchtime and recess. It's going to be warm for recess. We'll probably be hitting those low 80s for a lot of us, but that south wind just keeps on coming, bringing more of that humidity. So that humidity level is going back towards the muggy category the next couple of days for your Monday and Tuesday. Today it's kind of right at the lower end of humid. We got dew points in the mid-60s now, but we're going to see that dew point go a little bit higher, a little bit more moisture in the atmosphere. You see that push, that surge of more humid air coming right from the Gulf Coast right here in Arkansas and Oklahoma throughout your Monday, and that'll intensify even for Tuesday, I think, too. So we may have some heat index values coming up. It's going to be a little bit toasty, Zoe, a little bit humid around here, kind of giving us, or just prepping us for, June, July type weather around here, but otherwise we'll get close to 90. I think our best chance of hitting 90 will be Thursday. In the River Valley, we may try to even hit 90 by Tuesday. Honestly, every day has a shot of hitting 90. It's going to be warm. It's going to be a lot warmer than what we've been used to, Zoe. First 90 of the year, I think, coming up. But then you can see our next chance for storms pops up by the end of the week and in towards next weekend. But I'd say next 4 days at least, I think we're high and dry.
I said to Zach yesterday, it's a practice run of summer.
I like it.
And I'm okay with practicing because then I know, okay, in the summer I'm going to take this many showers so that we don't smell like the humidity we've been in,
I'll tell you what, we should open the pools up early. You know what I mean? It's probably cold, though.
It's okay. It's okay because it's not going to be cold outside.
Exactly.
Exactly. Thanks, Matt.